The Audi A8. The Audi A8 and A8L, which have a larger wheelbase, are the newest technological innovations from Audi, including the TFSI e-petrol/electric hybrid versions. It's available for purchase in the luxury limousine market, and with a starting price of roughly £75,000, with the A8L costing about £4,000 more, it's not a decision to be made lightly. But what you receive for your money is one of the most comfortable and technologically advanced cars available. There is a ton of interior space, and the technology on board is made to be as convenient and comfortable as possible. The A8 needs to be comfortable to challenge its rivals, which include the class-leading Mercedes S-Class, the technology-laden BMW 7 Series and Lexus LS, plus traditional models like the Maserati Quattroporte and Bentley Flying Spur. Engine. The comfort of the passengers in the back seat usually takes precedence over the driving experience, but in the case of the A8, we'd make an exception. That's not to say that driving an A8 is unsatisfactory, far from it, in fact, as there is some enjoyment to be had from lording it over everyone in the premium Audi. The regular gasoline and diesel models are remarkably refined, producing little more than a muted growl when under load before practically going silent at cruise. Both now come equipped with a 48-volt mild hybrid technology, allowing the car to coast with the engine off and effortlessly restart when necessary. That makes the experience on those lengthy cross-continental business journeys much smoother. The electric motor in the 60 TFSI produces quick torque that facilitates simple overtaking. Furthermore, the motor is entirely silent, which, combined with great soundproofing throughout, makes city driving incredibly smooth. The powertrain's coupling with the 8-speed automatic transmission in the A8 should be improved, though. When necessary, the engine starts up automatically, unless the controls have been set to EV-only mode, and this is occasionally accompanied by a little driveline shunt. The best-selling A8 in the UK is probably the 3.0-litre V6 diesel, branded as the 50 TDI. With 282 horsepower and 600 Newton-meters of torque, it has a top speed of 155 miles per hour and a 0 to 62 miles per hour time of 5.9 seconds. That's not to say the A8 feels cumbersome and oversized when you turn off the motorway. Thanks to four-wheel steering, which turns the rear wheels in the opposite direction to the fronts at lower speeds, the A8 feels like the smaller A4 saloon around town. Both engines feature a 48-volt mild hybrid system, which enables the A8 to coast with the engine switched off when cruising. It also has an extended start-stop system and an energy recovery system. Audi claims that the combined effect improves fuel economy by 0.7 liters for every 62 miles, 100 kilometers, driven. That doesn't sound like much, but those savings will build up over time. MPG. According to WLTP testing, the 48-volt mild hybrid system in the Audi A8 contributes to respectable fuel efficiency results, with the 50 TDI achieving 40.4 miles per gallon when using the 18-inch alloy wheels that come standard. Nevertheless, the economy lowers to 39.2 miles per gallon if you choose the 20-inch wheels that come with the Black Edition package. In the combined cycle, the 55 TFSI Sport petrol variant can achieve up to 31 miles per gallon. As with all limousines, the Audi A8 loses a hefty chunk of cash to depreciation. Our experts predict that the range will retain an average of 36% of its value after 3 years and 36,000 miles, with the A8L losing a touch more than the standard wheelbase car. The S8 performance model does slightly better, holding on to 47% of its original list price after the 3-year period of ownership. Interior. As per form, the Audi A8 style has evolved, erring on the side of being attractive and modest rather than being commanding and dramatic. On the plus side, until the technology seeps down to other models. The OLED light strip spanning the rear end will at least assist to distinguish the flagship from the rest of the lineup. Some people will like the A8's ability to blend in with its surroundings, while others might prefer the more showy nature of the Range Rover and Mercedes S-Class. Even said, the OLED technology will have some visual appeal thanks to its dazzling light animations. The A8's major selling point, though, continues to be its interior, where luxury and technology compete for supremacy. The A8's cabin is less cluttered than it was previously, which only serves to intensify the atmosphere of serenity and relaxation. The electrically adjustable, 6-color optional Valcona leather seats provide exceptional comfort over long distances, especially for those in the back. Audi will provide a variety of alternatives for the rear passenger area, including a relaxation seat on the long wheelbase model if you grease their palms with gold. The rear left seat may be warmed and massaged, and it has 4 different adjustment choices. Even before you start checking off a few options on the options sheet, the level of equipment is still generous. The long wheelbase variant adds heated rear seats, 4-zone climate control, electric rear sunblinds, and comfort rear headrests. The basic model has a multifunction leather steering wheel, heated front seats, LED interior lighting pack, and chilled glove box. Practicality. The Q7 or Q8 flagship SUVs would be a better choice for individuals seeking more interior space and versatility than the Audi A8, which despite its size is still a saloon car. Yet, the A8 is unmatched in terms of comfort, at least within the Audi lineup. Even while it ultimately lacks the Mercedes S-level classes of luxury, the interior nonetheless exudes sophistication and class. Audi has cleverly remodeled the inside to provide the driver and passengers a greater sensation of spaciousness. The dashboard is simple and clutter-free. The A8 seems broader than ever thanks to the updated front grille and OLED lighting strip at the back, but it's still a big car to maneuver through tight city streets and country lanes. Its length of 5,172 mm makes it longer than the majority of automobiles on the road, but shorter than the S-Class, 5,246 mm, and the Range Rover, 5,199 mm. You may upgrade to the 5,302 mm long wheelbase model, though, if size really does matter. Because of its longer wheelbase and less fussy cabin, the A8 seems more roomy than ever. Although there is a small increase in rear passenger room compared to the previous A8, notably in the long wheelbase model, the saloon functions best with 4 passengers because the transmission tunnel limits legroom and comfort in the middle seat. The A8's 505-liter boot puts it on pace with the Mercedes S-Class and just a few liters behind the BMW 7 Series. There is still enough space for a family vacation or a set of golf clubs, even if the plug-in e-tron model gives up more than 100 liters of luggage capacity to fit the battery pack. Safety. The A8 comes equipped with a wide variety of safety features, including adaptive cruise control, a head-up display, lane departure warning, a rear-view camera, park assist, and automatic emergency braking. Euro NCAP is unlikely to conduct a crash test on the A8, but recent Audi sedans and SUVs have received the highest possible 5-star rating.